To fully grasp and plan for climate impacts under any scenario, researchers and policymakers must look well beyond the 2100 benchmark. Unless carbon dioxide emissions drop significantly, global warming by 2500 will make the Amazon barren, the American Midwest tropical, and India too hot to live in, according to a team of international scientists. The researcher says that if we fail to meet the Paris Agreement goals and emissions keep rising, many places in the world will dramatically change. The scientists ran global climate model projections based on time-dependent projections of atmospheric greenhouse gas concentrations for low, medium, and high mitigation scenarios up to the year 2500. Their findings, published in the journal Global Change Biology, reveal an Earth that is alien to humans. Under low and medium mitigation scenarios, which do not meet the Paris Agreement goal to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, vegetation and the best crop growing areas may move towards the poles. The area suitable for some crops would also be reduced. Places with long histories of cultural and ecosystem richness, like the Amazon basin, may become barren. The top image of the Amazon scenario shows a traditional pre-contact indigenous village, 1500 CE, with access to the river and the crops planted in the rainforest. The middle image is a present-day landscape. The bottom image considers the year 2500 and shows a barren landscape and low water level resulting from vegetation decline with sparse or degraded infrastructure and minimal human activity. They also found that heat stress may reach fatal levels for humans in tropical regions that are highly populated. Even under high mitigation scenarios, the team found that the sea level keeps rising due to expanding and mixing water in warming oceans. The top painting of the Midwest US scenario is based on pre-colonization indigenous cities and communities with buildings and a diverse maize-based agriculture. The second is the same area today with a grain monoculture and large harvesters. The last image, however, shows agricultural adaptation to a hot and humid subtropical climate with the imagined subtropical agroforestry based on oil palms and arid zone succulents. The crops are tended by AI drones with a reduced human presence. Although many reports based on scientific research talk about the long-term impacts of climate change, such as rising levels of greenhouse gases, temperatures, and sea levels, most of them don't look beyond the 2100 horizon. To fully grasp and plan for climate impacts under any scenario, researchers and policymakers must look well beyond the 2100 benchmark, says the team. The top image of the Indian subcontinent scenario is a busy agrarian village scene of rice planting, livestock use, and social life. The second is a present-day scene showing the mix of traditional rice farming and modern infrastructure present in many areas of the global south. The bottom image shows a future of heat-adaptive technologies including robotic agriculture and green buildings with minimal human presence due to the need for personal protective equipment.